so I'm starting off with moisturising my face with a simple moisturiser, and then I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in Light just to conceal any like imperfections before I do my foundation. And I'm going to blend it out with the Pro Beauty Blender. Which I've sprayed with the Primark Primer Water. And then for my foundation today, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me, which is my absolute favourite from the drugstore. Sometimes I use the True Match, but they also work really well together. I'm concealing and highlighting with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light. I do prefer using a brush with this just because I feel like it's more hygienic. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face and my under eyes with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Translucent. And then using one of my Amber Rose Cosmetics brushes and my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Bar Pomade in Blonde, I'm just filling in my eyebrows. I'm not going into too much detail because if you watch my channel, you've probably seen me do this a million times. And then using the same brown in the Morphe palette just to add more depth to the edge of my brows. And then I'm going to carve them out with the Collection Last Imperfection Concealer, and I think this is the lightest one. So I've lost the footage of me setting my eyeshadow base with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and then putting Rimmel Stay Matte Powder on top, but that's how I set my eyeshadow base. Hands up. Get your hands up. And then contouring my nose with the Hoola bronzer from Benefit with another one of my Amber Rose Cosmetics brushes. So now using another one of Amber Rose Cosmetics brushes and the Mary Luminizer, I'm highlighting my nose. And then using my L'Oreal Glam bronzer, I'm just bronzing up my face a little bit because I love to look like tanned. And then going back in with my Hoola to contour my face, I'm using my NARS Eater brush on my cheekbones and then highlighting the rest of my face with the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. And then to start off the eyeshadow, I'm using my Morphe 350 palette and this shade here for my transition colour. And then I'm going in with this bright orange because I feel like it's such a nice colour, like against my blue eyes. I'm using the Amber Rose brushes. And then going in with this darker brown colour just to deepen up the crease. And also using a smaller brush to run it under my lash line just so that it all blends seamlessly. And then I'm cutting out my crease with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and another one of the Amber Rose Cosmetics brushes. I love this. I normally use it to carve up my brows, cut creases. It's just such a dainty little brush, but you can do so much with it. And then look at this palette. I'm using this Amber Rose Cosmetics glitter palette and I'm using the gold shade Super all over my lid and it's so pretty. Like all of the colours in here are so nice. And then I'm using the L'Oreal Super Liner. Then I'm going to add my favourite mascara, which is the Maybelline. And then finally for lips, I'm using this NYX combo. It's the Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm and the Lip Lingerie in Corset, which I think works really well together. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like, then please subscribe and I'll see you next time.